do you need to speak the language fluently? Because this is a conversation that has been had.
This is so
Do
real.
you need to speak the language fluently in order to be proud of your heritage?
I think that's
What's your answer to that
bananas.
question?
No, I don't think that's. This is another thing, is that what happens in this country is we are the Latino community, right? Under that umbrella of Latino community, you have underneath 50 or so countries.
Cubans,
Mexicans,
Venezuelans,
Ecuadorians,
everywhere.
Dominicans,
And
Puerto
we're all
Ricans.
different.
And we're all different. We have different music, we have different food, we have different slang, we wear different cultural garb, we have different skin colors. So, you know, when somebody says, oh my God, well, how we just talked to Janelle, Afro-Latina. People would probably think she's African-American. You look at my sister, who has blue eyes and light brown hair because of my great-grandmother, who has blue eyes. You would think she looks Caucasian. So to put us in a box is unfair. Some people have come over from a different country, so Spanish is their first language. Some people are born here in this country. English is their first language. My parents specifically were terrified of us having accents because they were made fun of their whole life for accents. So they wanted to assimilate us into a culture that wouldn't right away put up their guard against us because of our accent. So they chose to only speak English in the house. They chose to teach us English as our first language. I'm going to be reprimanded by a culture that I'm supposed to support and is supposed to support me because of the way I was raised? That is too limiting. That is unfair to any child, to any human being. It's telling me that I'm not a woman enough because my breasts aren't certain size. It's telling me that I'm, you know, if we want to talk about what makes a Latino, why not just what makes a human being kind? You know, right now I'm doing an awesome partnership with Custom Ink for Anti-Bullying Month this month to prevent bullying, and we're doing this. We have these T-shirts out on CustomInk.com that say "Kindness is always in style." And the reason why I wanted to partner with them was because I wanted to use my platform to speak about how so often we judge people by their first appearance. So often we judge people whether they speak Spanish or they don't. Or they're dark-skinned, or they're not, or they have a big booty, or they don't, and they're supposed to, because I'm Puerto Rican and I do. But
I'm Cuban and I don't.
You know, but so
Colombian
so
and I do.
often we are perceived, judged by our appearance. What happened to being perceived and judged by our character, by the people that we are? And that's why it was so important for me to partner with Custom Ink, because I want to get the word out that these limitations that you're putting on other people, you're really just putting them on yourself. You want to tell me I'm not Latino enough? Why don't you stop speaking and look in the mirror and speak to yourself? Because you're telling me something that you actually probably feel about yourself. Because hurt people hurt other people. You know, and so I think it's not only discussing the bullying, but it's also discussing solutions for those that feel pain that they have to inflict it on others. Because when you're being nasty, it's most likely you're feeling that way about yourself, not about me. I am as Latina as they come, and I am not defined by anybody's definition of Latina. I don't actually sit in a definition. I walk in my world happily and confidently.